Hey there, this is Makram and I hope you're having a pleasant day. Today's topic is about becoming more valuable. And many of the inquiries that we have received revolves around this topic. How can one become more valuable? So let's talk about it. I want to ask you a few questions. How many books have you read in the last 90 days? In the last 6 months, what new skills, what new knowledge have you acquired? In the last 1 year, what kind of investment have you made in you? And based on how you answer those 3 questions, you can tell a lot about how you are increasing your own value in your own life. Here is a word that I want to offer you for you to start thinking about differently. The word is study. What is your relationship with study? Let's talk a bit about the relationship between study and becoming more valuable. First of all, study makes you sophisticated, and we get paid for bringing value into the marketplace. It takes time to bring value to the marketplace, yes, and we don't get paid for time. I bet that once upon a time, you have taken the income that you generate and divided it by the number of days that you worked for that income, and then you took that amount and you divided it by 8 hours or the number of hours that you spend during the day to generate that income. So you might say, I am making X amount an hour. Well, that's false. It's not true. You don't get paid X amount for the hour. You get paid for the value you put in the time or the hour. And you bet that you will keep on making that same amount if you do not become more valuable through studying. And what a pitiful way to live like this. To live and not grow, to live and not become more valuable. I mean, the whole scenario of life is first to start, and number 2 is to grow. Now, how can one grow? Here's an idea for you to wonder about. That you can't get more time. However, you can create more value. And value comes from little things, like an above average handshake, an above average smile, and above average communication. And one of the most frustrating scenarios is wanting to add an above average value to your life and to the marketplace without becoming an above average person. That's frustrating. Now, I have few opinions about this, and I invite you to listen to other lecturers, trainers, and listen to me and make up your own mind. Don't be a follower, be a student. See, success goes where it's invited, and it stays where it's welcomed. Now, there are many ways to invite success into one's own life, and that's through discipline and dedication and devotion and commitment to studying. And success, it remains welcomed when the environment you are in is a healthy environment, a nurturing environment, and supports you in your growth. My own personal opinion, to become more valuable, become a good reader. Because one way to learn is from your own experiences. Another way to learn is from some other people's experience, somebody else's experiences. And sometimes it might take a book to save your life. Become a good reader. Here's another opinion that I invite you to ponder on. You owe it to yourself to develop and grow. Because once you open your mouth, you tell the whole world who you are. Words can work miracles. Words are powerful. Words are godlike. Ancient script says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then he said, let there be light. And then what happened? There was light. Wow! It looks like words create light. And in light, we can see. We don't only see with our eyes, we see through our eyes. That's our perception, that's our awareness. You could be stuck in a situation, and if you told me about it and I spoke to you and asked you a few questions, shared an insight, maybe shared a story, now my words created a shift in your perception, in your awareness. Now there is light in your thoughts, and now you can see. So is it possible to create light with words? You bet. Now, to improve your communication, you do that through improving your vocabulary. You know, there are studies done in prisons, specifically in rehabilitation programs, and what they found, that there is a relationship between vocabulary and behavior. Check this out. The more limited the vocabulary, the more the tendency there is for poor behavior, because words are a way of seeing. And if you don't have a good vocabulary, you can't see very well. And then that leads to poor behavior. Words are also a way of expressing what's in your head, what's in your heart. And if you can't see well and you can't express well, that's a tragedy. You can only imagine how smaller your world gets. So invite yourself today to commit. Commit to studying. In the words of Socrates, an uncommitted life isn't worth living. If you are looking for an environment where you can learn and thrive, invite yourself to join us at our upcoming trainings. Invite yourself to commit to growing yourself, developing yourself, and make up your mind that this is something that you want to do for you. Make up your mind. There is nothing more powerful than a made-up mind, because every decision that you make is a piece of communication between you and the world about who you are and what you believe. That's it for me today. Stay tuned for future exciting topics. Have a pleasant day.